Hey everyone, welcome to English 3379 Writing for the Web. I'm Susan Garza, the instructor for the course, and I welcome you all, and I'm looking forward to an exciting class this semester. The class is totally online. I know sometimes that's confusing and not exactly clear in the schedule. Uh, so everything you need should be available in Blackboard, but I'm always willing to help you out any way that I can. Those of you guys that are local, I do have physical office hours. You're welcome to come see me. Email is, I regularly check my email. I can talk to you on the phone if that is something that you might feel more comfortable with, especially for those of you who may not be local. But we have lots of options. So before I show you a little bit about the class, just a little bit about me. I have been teaching at A&M Corpus Christi since 1999. I've taught this class several times. I've taught online for quite a while now, so I feel like I've gotten fairly good at it and learned how to help students feel comfortable and be successful in the online environment. So I'd always encourage you not to be out there worried or feel like you can't make it or you don't know what to do. Just talk to me about it, and I want to do everything I can to help you. So I really encourage you to do that. Never hesitate to ask for help. But just a little bit about me. I'll show you real quick. This is my granddaughter Katie. So I think she's very beautiful. Of course, she's the smartest grandbaby and the most beautiful grandbaby in the whole wide world. I have a black lab named Bear, and I have a new kitty cat. Her name is Molly. She's gray. I like to travel. I'm getting ready to go to a conference in February in Paris, France. So I'm really excited about that. Anyway, enough about me. I wanted to show you a little bit about the course to help you get started, especially those of you who may not done online courses or you're not familiar with how Blackboard works. I think that when you come in, you'll see something like this, the home page. Yours may look a little bit different. Mine's the instructor copy, and I've got it in editing mode, but yours will be pretty close to this. So anyway, wherever you end up, there's a link over here, Start Here, and that's a good place to start. So if you click on that, then you'll go, here's general information about Blackboard. You guys won't have this. And then here's stuff about, just ways to be a successful student when you're taking an online course. So, those are good things to take a look at. It tells you here about the syllabus. So if you click on the syllabus, I'm not going to read the syllabus to you. I'll let you do that. But a couple of things I wanted to point out. We do have two texts. One's called Letting Go of the Words by Janice Reddish. I've got to fix some of this content here, clean it up a little bit. And then the other one's called Writing for the Web. Now, a couple of things about the text and the course. We're going to be our major assignments. We're going to be doing two website projects: a personal website and an information website project. And in the Applin text, these two projects are described, and one of the things that Applin does is he's telling us how to do some basic coding to set up actual websites. Now, for those of you who may be a little scared of technology, I don't want you to be worried about that. The stuff he talks about in the text, it's very step by step. And the most important thing is that you just read and you learn a little bit about that stuff, and that you go through the steps that he tells you just to give you some experience with that. Don't feel like you have to understand it all or be able to do it. One of the first things he says in the introduction to the book that you'll read is he talks about, the different people that are involved in website projects. One of the main people is the person who will, do the coding, the physical logistics for setting up the website. That very well probably won't be you. But whatever your role is in developing websites, if you understand a little bit about how that kind of thing works, then you'll just be a more valuable member of the team and you'll be able to be more successful in your job. So, anyway, he talks a lot about that and how all that works together. But the main thing I want you to know right now is not to let that stuff scare you. Some of you guys may be really good and know a lot about that stuff and you can breeze right through that. But for those of you who, may be a little fearful of that, don't let that be a big problem for you. It's just a matter of going through and doing those exercises. Like I said, you don't have to make it all be perfect. If some things don't work, it's not a big deal. It's all a good learning process. But I just wanted to kind of give you a little bit of heads up as to what to expect there. Okay, now if you go back to start here, the other thing it points out for you here is I've set up a week by week layout of the course in the content link. So if you click over here on the content link, then you'll see, having taught online for quite a while now, I've worked with different ways to organize and provide structure to help students. I found that weekly seems to work. So what I've done here is I've set up all the weeks of the semester. And when you click on that, you'll see the information about what is due and other information you may need. So as you're working through the class, if you'll just click on each folder for each week and complete what's due, what's listed there, then you'll do a fine job in the class. Now, and as we work through, you can provide me feedback if there's something that I could add that would make things easier for you or clearer for you, or we can move things around, adjust things a little bit. So here again, always always let me know what you're thinking. Don't hesitate to throw out a suggestion if you come up with some ideas or you've experienced something in the past that worked really well. All of the work is due by midnight of Sunday evening for each week. In the past, that seemed to work well for students. Now, just because it's due Sunday evening, though, it's best not to wait until, like an hour before midnight. A lot of this work will, take you a little bit of time to do. So, check kind of a week ahead to see what's due. And especially when you get to some of that work I was talking about in the outline text where he goes through and has you look at some of the basic coding for how to set up websites. It's not hard stuff to do, but it is going to take you a little bit of time. So, one of the things as an online student you have to do is you have to be a little bit more on top of your time. You kind of have to organize that because it's not so much, come to class, here's what's due today, and, the teacher's not right there to, kind of physically point to everything. So it's kind of like having a one night a week class. But if you'll look and see what's due and kind of break it up over the week, and then just make sure you get it all done by end of day on Sunday. The other thing I wanted to show you is most of these folders will tell you what the assignments are, what's due, what it's all about. And then the discussion forum, I wanted to show you that. This is where you'll turn most things in. Not 100%, but I'd say probably 90% of the stuff you turn in, you'll turn in here. And you can see when you get here, there's a little syllabus assignment, and then you can see the assignments listed. And this is where you'll post most of your information. I've got this link for updates weekly. I'll put in some information, kind of what's going on, respond to questions or concerns or things that I've, kind of see, or extra information I may have found to help you out. So you want to check that. And then I would encourage you to post questions there, as you have issues or, need help. If you'll post your questions here, it's good because, everybody can see them, and then everybody can see the answer, and we can kind of all learn from each other. Now, we also have the email, and it's really easier and better for me and for you if you will send me email through Blackboard. You can send email directly to my TAMUCC address, that's fine. But if you send it to me through Blackboard using the email, then whenever it shows up in my inbox, it's kind of got a coding that I recognize it's from one of the students in my classes. So doing that will help me. It just kind of alerts me when it comes into my email. That way I might not miss it, because many days my email is crazy and I've got tons of stuff to sort through. But I would encourage you to use the systems here in Blackboard to send me a message. Okay, well, I'm going to stop there, and just wanted to give you a little bit of an overview and encourage you to know that I'm here and that I want to help you in any way that I can. I'll probably make some of these little videos throughout the semester. Probably not weekly, but they're useful for when certain things come up. And as you can see how it works, you can see my computer screen, and I can physically show you, how to do things and how to find some things. So, look for that. As you look at what's in the content folders, I've got probably, the biggest chunk of what we're going to do there. But as we go along, I'll fill out more information on some things and add and kind of tweak a few things. So make sure you check regularly and that you keep up. And, I'd recommend, going in at least twice or 3 times a week and kind of see, what's going on, see what others have posted, and see if there are any updates, and just kind of keep up that way. So anyway, I'm looking forward to a great semester. If you have any questions, let me know. Don't hesitate to contact me. I'm really looking forward to the semester. I think you guys will really enjoy and learn a lot from getting to do the assignments we're going to work on. So I'll stop there, and wait and see what you guys post online for me.